First of all, I walked in the door of this sanctuary this morning and I saw pink everywhere. And I can't tell you how beautiful it is. I mean, absolutely. And then to see a sea of pink everywhere I look, it's just magnificent. I just want to share, I worked for the American Cancer Society as a director of the South Los Angeles office for about 12 years. And I saw the work and how powerful that work was, and how the statistics of women dying from breast cancer kept going down, 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 down. I left their staff, and I've been a volunteer for the past 4 years. And I have been volunteering because I know the work makes a difference. And what makes a difference is early detection and screening. And so I enlist all of you to join an army. An army not to take lives, but to save lives. An army that shows love. And the first thing you can do is love yourself by making certain that if you are 40 or over, that you get a mammogram. And when I say a mammogram, I mean every year. Ideally the same time of the year. And ideally go to the same place so that they can see the difference, if there's any difference in your screening. If you have to change, then get your film so that you can take it to the new place where you're being screened. I have to commend someone who came up to me this morning out in the lobby because she's under 40 and she has a history in her family. And I have to commend her uncles because they have stayed on her as well. So this is being proactive for yourself. If you have a family history, then you must start earlier than 40. And if you need to know where to go, you can call the American Cancer Society. It has a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week 800 number, 1-800-ACS-2345. It's on every piece of literature, that is out there. So please do that. The second thing that we know is very important is telling a friend. Don't just assume that your friends have had a mammogram. I was, when I was working for the American Cancer Society, I was going out and talking to groups and everything, and it's the system, you have to be screened. Now, only when you go for your mammogram or for your annual doctor's appointment, make certain your doctor does a breast exam. And thirdly, do a self-breast exam every month on yourself. Now, here's the interesting thing. I'll be very honest, until I started working at the American Cancer Society, I didn't know I was supposed to do self-breast exam. And my husband is a physician. He didn't know that I didn't know. He just assumed I knew because I'm a fairly intelligent person. But I didn't. And so I learned how to properly do a self-breast exam. If you don't know, don't be ashamed. Ask your doctor or tell Mr. Music, he can get in contact and I'll come and we can have a little session here to learn how to properly do a breast self-exam. Lastly, I will say that I was having dinner with some friends of mine and spoken all over. And that particular day, I said something about, when was the last time you had your mammogram? 2 of my girlfriends were sitting at that table with me had never had a mammogram. One woman was in her 40s, and not 40, in her 40s. Both of them actually were. And one was this big entertainment corporate executive, and the other, her father's a doctor, her brother's a doctor, and she does all these things around the city, and neither one of them had ever had it. They knew. They were just afraid what they might find. So I had to insist, and I said, I will even go with you. They actually finally went and were so happy that they had so much relief. So I'm sharing, don't look under the dig up some hole to find somebody. Ask the person next door to you, in your house, your friends, people at your work, because you can help save lives. Now there's some material here that's on the table. Please take it. There's a lot of thought that went into doing this material, and it's not to take it, just throw it in a drawer, but read it. There's several bullet points, but some information that if you get one thing out of it, you've done something. Thank you very much.